Welcome to my channel Digital Challenge Academy with Rimanshu.
Are you tired of clicking through menus just to make a word bold? Come on, we've all been there. But if you're still reaching for your mouse to do basic formatting, you're working way harder than you need to. So in the next few minutes, we're going to change all that. Let's ditch the slow way and master the keyboard shortcuts that'll make you feel like a text formatting wizard. Just look at this. On the left, that's the scenic route, right? 4 clicks through a bunch of menus just to make one little word bold. But on the right, that's the expressway. Highlight, press a key combo, and boom, you're done. This isn't just about saving a couple of seconds here and there. Nope, this is the real difference between a casual user and a power user. And today, we're making that leap. Okay, first up, instant text styling. We're going to start with the absolute essentials. These are the shortcuts that are going to become so automatic, you won't even have to think about them. And here they are, the big 3. You've got bold, that's Control+B, italics is Control+I, and underline, you guessed it, Control+U. All you do is highlight your text, hit the combo, and that's it. Seriously, these 3 need to become pure muscle memory. All right, let's talk about a situation we've all been in. You copy some text from a website, then a bit from a PDF, maybe some from an email, and suddenly your document looks like a ransom note. It's just a total mess of different fonts, sizes, and styles, and you just want to start over. So what do? You could spend the next 10 minutes manually changing everything back to normal, or you could fix it all literally in a single second. What if I told you there was a magic wand, a single command to just wipe the slate clean? And you're going to want to pay really close attention to this next one. It's not just some cool trick. The source material actually calls this a pro tip and points out that it's a super common test question. So yeah, this one is a big deal. And the answer is Control+M. This is your secret weapon. It's called clear direct formatting. You just highlight all that messy text, hit Control+M, and poof, all that weird styling just disappears. You're left with clean, simple text. Trust me, this shortcut is an absolute game changer. So now that we've got the day-to-day stuff covered, let's get a little more specialized. Next up, we're diving into formatting for formulas, which is, absolutely essential if you're doing any kind of science or math work. When you're dealing with scientific stuff, 2 commands are absolutely key. For things like exponents, x squared, you need SuperScript. That shortcut is Control+Shift+P. And for chemical formulas, like our good friend H2O, you need SubScript. That one's Control+Shift+B. Now you might be thinking, how am I going to remember which one is which? It's actually really easy. The source gives us this brilliant little memory trick. For SuperScript, Control+Shift+P. Just think P's for power because powers go up. And for SubScript, Control+Shift+B. Think B is for base because the base is down low. Simple, right? All right, we've totally mastered styling individual words and phrases. Now let's zoom out a little bit. In this section, we're going to unleash some document-wide power tools that can edit your entire project in just a few seconds. Just think about the sheer power of find and replace. With one simple command, Control+H, you can instantly fix a name that's misspelled on every single page of a 100-page report. Or maybe you need to swap out a project's code name. You just tell it what to find, what to replace it with, and it does all the heavy lifting for you. It is so incredibly efficient. Of course, when you're making big, sweeping changes like that, you're going to need a safety net. And that's where these 2 come in. Control+Z is your undo button for any mistake. And if you undo too much, Control+Y will redo it. Think of these 2 as your best friends for editing without fear. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground, huh? From the basic styling all the way to document-wide edits. So now it's time to make sure all that new knowledge is locked in. Welcome to the Ultimate Shortcut Challenge. So here it is, your final challenge. Your homework, if you will. We called it a game changer. It's the magic wand. What is that one single shortcut that strips away all the messy formatting from your text? The answer's right there. I know you know it, but don't just remember it. Go practice it. Seriously, mastering these shortcuts is all about building that muscle memory. Go give it a try.